Prices are stabilizing as mortgage rates reach their highest levels in 20 years. Let's talk about that and more in the latest episode of Market Watch. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Joshua Barks. I'm an associate broker with Keller Williams, Realty Boise, your Treasure Valley market expert, here to cover the latest updates with a breakdown of the market dynamics for both Ada and Canyon County. As always with market dynamics, I'll include the timestamps in the description below so you can go directly to the relevant sections to you. Let's start off with some highlights. First off, we have the summer market as a whole showing signs of cooling off. Prices seem to have finally stabilized, as well as showing very little movement in either direction across most areas of the Treasure Valley. Next, as you might be aware, the Fed met last month and opted to increase the federal funds rate yet again, bringing us to the highest Fed rate since 2001. And on that note, since the Fed rate affects all interest rates, mortgage rates have been seeing a steady increase over the past several weeks and are reaching their highest level for the national average that we have seen in over 20 years. Inventories also still increasing in most areas, though we are significantly underperforming the huge inventory gains we had this same time last year, but both pending and sales numbers for sold are down slightly, so no surprise given the higher rates dampening our demand. Jumping into Ada County, we can see that inventory is up 12.2% month over month, with about 900 available homes for sale in the existing home market. Pending sales are down about 6% when compared to June contracts, and the number of sold is down by 18% month over month. All that being said, the average days on market, as predicted, remained the same month over month at 40 days. As stated previously, I anticipate the days on market to hold steady around that 40 days before declining into the mid-30s. Again, this is just a prediction based on current trends that I've been monitoring. The average sales price for Ada County is down by 4.6% year-to-date and is now hanging at just over $581,000. This remained relatively unchanged compared to June numbers when the average sales price had only come down 4.5% so far for the year. When looking at the total number of homes sold in the past 12 months, we can see that we're still seeing declines overall, with a 27.6% decline compared to the previous 12 months, again as predicted. I anticipate this to hold true for the remainder of the year as fewer people will opt to buy and sell in general, largely due to the higher interest rates. And while we're experiencing a seller's market with 2-month supply on average, you can see that the tides have turned in the upper end price points, showing a buyer's market on homes over $1.5 million, approaching a balanced market for the upper mid-range from the $800,000 and up, and this trend will likely continue as the market cools, even though prices are not moving drastically in either direction, and they're not expected to anytime soon, so we've somewhat found a balance. In Canyon County, we can say a slightly different story to Ada County. Inventory remained relatively flat month over month, while the number of pending home sales jumped, outperforming this same time last year, even though the number of total sales decreased from June to July. The average sales price is down 4.8% so far this year, bringing the average to just under $438,000, and though prices as a whole are largely remaining stable in Canyon County. Even after 7 months of the year, we have yet to see the pricing gains from last year be depleted, and likely will not even see that by year's end. In 2022, we saw the average sales price increase by 8.5% overall, and this year we've lost 4.8%, so barely more than half in that current average sales price. So, although the number of total homes sold in the past 12 months for Canyon County is also underperforming the previous 12-month cycle, prices are not likely to change in any drastic way as we approach the end of the year. When looking at the absorption rates, similar to Canyon County, we can see that we're experiencing a seller's market based on the average absorption rate of 1.7 months supply. However, when you're looking at the individual pricing breakdowns, we're finally seeing a balanced market in that mid to upper range sector, so between $500,000 and $1.5 million, similar to Ada County. Homes above that $1.5 million threshold, even though there's only 2 listings on the market right now in Canyon County that meet that criteria, are experiencing a buyer's market. So no surprises there. Overall, the market is showing signs of stability, the same signs we're seeing in Ada County, and will likely continue that trend over the next few months. Moving on to mortgage rates, I already touched on the Fed rate increase that took place last month, and that influenced interest rates across the board. Unsurprisingly, mortgage rates continued to climb again over the past several weeks because of it, and have now reached their highest level in over 20 years. The current average mortgage rates, according to Freddie Mac, are 7.09% for the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, and the last time we saw the average rate over 7% was last November. Although it's still important to note that your individual rate will vary based on your current financial situation, the lender you work with, your creditworthiness, etc. So it's entirely possible that your rate would still be somewhere in the sixes, maybe even lower. So reach out to me if you'd like to get connected with one of my lender partners to discuss further. Additionally, with mortgage rates, many reports are still indicating that we may see them start to decline as we get closer to the end of the year. Essentially around the holiday shopping season would be my guess, and I would be very surprised if we didn't see mortgage rates ease off somewhat next year due to the upcoming presidential election cycle like they always do. That's just a personal prediction on my part, so anything could happen, but that is what I anticipate for 2024 and mortgage rates. And that's what I have for you in this latest episode of Market Watch. Thank you so much for being here and spending the time with me today. If you have any questions or would like to know more about the real estate market in the Boise area, feel free to reach out or comment below. My direct number is 208-914-1095. You can call or text anytime, and I look forward to helping you with any of your housing-related needs. If you like this video and would like to see more about our future market updates or other future videos, please be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And if there's anything you'd like me to do videos on in the future, I'd also like to know about that as well. So you can comment that below or reach out to me. Hope everyone has a great weekend and a great day if it's not the weekend for you, and I'll see you next time.